Welcome to the Great Pyramid, Earth's Lighthouse, Chapter 6, Video Complement. We've been told that Pharaoh Menkaure built the small pyramid for his tomb. Now we know better. This is the Pyramid of Amenti. What is Amenti?
Deep in the earth's heart lie the halls of Amenti, far beneath the islands of sunken Atlantis. Halls of the dead and halls of the living, bathed in the fire of the infinite all. The masters of everything said after their forming, "We are they who were formed from the space dust, partaking of life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like and yet unlike the children of men." Then, for a dwelling place, far beneath the earth crust, blasted great spaces by their power, spaces apart from the children of men. Build they then the halls of Amenti, that they might dwell eternally there, living with life to eternity's end. The Emerald Tablets of Thought, Tablet 1.
Does Amenti exist? At this point, we don't know, and frankly, we don't care. We are not here to debate the existence of Amenti. But Thoth believed it. He believed so strongly that he built the small pyramid to represent his journey to Amenti. And it's our intention to show the belief and representation of such a place. Just as we would build a representation of the North Pole, Santa would have a workshop, a stable for the reindeer, a bar for the elves,
a hot chocolate bar,
and yes, even a salon for Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Blasted I then a path to Amenti, so I might retain my powers. Raised I high over the entrance, a doorway, a gateway, leading down to Amenti. Raised over the passage, I, a mighty pyramid, using the power that overcomes earth force. Deep, and yet deeper, placed I a force house, or chamber. From it carved I a circular passage, reaching almost to the summit.
Let's go inside and take a look. As you can see, the inside is in a circular path.
Other chambers I built and left vacant to all seeming, yet hidden within them are the keys to Amenti. "32 were there of the children, sons of lights, who had come among men, seeking to free from the bondage of darkness those who were bound by the force beyond."
Here is the first chamber. Etched in stone are designs called false door palace facades. have seen them in our daily life. They line the walls of the first chamber. "11 on each side equal 22. 4 on front and back equal 8, which gives us a total of 30. The entrance and exit equal 2. 30 and 2 represents the sons of lights.
Deep in the halls of life grew a flower, flaming, expanding, driving backward the night. Placed in the center, a ray of great potence, life-giving, light-giving, filling with power all who came near it.
Placed in the center is a sunken rectangle, representing the eternal flame driving back the night.
Seated within the flower of radiance sit 7 lords from the space-time above us. First and most mighty sits the veiled presence, Lord of Lords, the infinite 9. Over the other, from each the lords of the cycles. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8.
Here are 6 niches, thought to hold the entrails of Menkaure. The 2 niches on the end were thought to hold the crowns of Upper and Lower Egypt. Not so. Where is the infinite 9? This is the receiving room before you enter the niches. It measures 9 royal cubits. The 6 niches represent the lords 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. And the large room represents the infinite 9. We also find 7 steps leading into the receiving room. 7 steps, 7 lords.
There, before them, I was led by the dweller through the dark passage. Downward he led me into the hall where sight, the dark, death.
Now we find a niche in the hall representing the dark death. The dweller is his guide. The dark hall with the niche represents the dark death. The dweller and the dark death are 1 and 2. 7 lords remaining are 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and the infinite 9.
Backward, then he led me into the light of the hall of the light.
When we travel backward, we find ourselves once again in the hall of the infinite light. Thoth makes a choice here to be a teacher of men, leading them onward and upward until they too are lights among men.
Vast as space lay the great hall before me, walled by darkness, but yet filled with light.
An overlook carved above the main chamber allows no access, but does permit light to enter the dark chamber below.
Upward then led me the dweller. Dwelt I again among the children of men, teaching and showing some of my wisdom.
common thought is that the builder of the pyramid made a mistake. The original plan was to have the floor much higher, thus the abandoned chamber. This chamber was built with the purpose of representing the return to the beginning, the circle of life. It's no mistake, it is intentional. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just received a 12,000-year-old message overlooked by countless generations, never before understood, from a being that walked the earth 450,000 years ago.